I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Oh, yes. Keep going.
As a Clippers fan for the last 10 plus years, I don't really care what happens to Kawhi. I don't care if he gets suspended for a couple of games, couple of months, the whole season, or for the rest of his career. What has he done for us? The farthest we ever got was the Western Conference Finals, and that was partly without him. Even if he gets suspended, he's never playing anyway, so what's the difference? Being unable to play because of injury or a federal scandal is still games missed, regardless of reason. He barely reps the team in general, on or off the court. There are some players in the league that just embody their franchise. Steph Curry is the Warriors. Jokic is the Nuggets. Jalen Brunson is the Knicks. Shea is OKC. Boban is the NBA. Steven Adams is Aquaman. Kawhi isn't the Clippers. He doesn't care about the team. If you got the option to wear one of those practice jerseys with no logo on it, you know, the ones that you'd wear during tryouts or practice 5v5s, the ones made out of old Kroger bags and held together by Elmer's glue, Kawhi would rather wear those than a Clippers jersey. If he were interviewed and somebody asked him to describe himself, the last thing he would mention is the LA Clippers. My name's Kawhi. I'm a fun guy. I like basketball. I have the most aesthetic physique in the NBA. According to Mario Rios, I like collecting checks for doing absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I play for this team in LA. I think they're called the Steve Ballmers or something. I forget sometimes. Nice to meet you, Kawhi. Can you tell us something about your team, the LA Clippers? I think Tobias Harris played there once. The most Clippers thing about Kawhi is the blown 3-1 lead, the injuries, and the overall disappointment. You know what? Maybe he is the Clippers. Those are our core values. But either way, whatever happens to him, it's not like we ever had a chance of winning this year. Bradley Beal is not a difference maker, and to me, his fit's a little weird. James Harden cares more about the CCP than the CLIPs. Brook Lopez looks like he eats cement and cinder blocks. Bogdan's injured and sucks at basketball. We have two Kobes on the team who look more like Kobe Bryant than play like him. Nicholas Batum? I got nothing bad to say about you. Man, I love this French son of a bitch. And Chris Paul is old enough to play bingo at the community retirement home to win a month's supply of prune juice. I do want to see some CP action this year.
You what?
To me, CP is more integral to the LA Clippers as a franchise than Kawhi. He's the greatest Clipper of all time in my opinion, so I want him to do well this year. I want him being our leading scorer even if it's 32% from the field. Even if he needs Zubac to carry him around the court when his knees give out. I don't care. I don't care if he passes out on the court and the team medical staff needs to use the defibrillator to resuscitate him every other game so he can finish the second quarter. Whatever it takes, baby. I'd trade Kawhi for DeAndre Jordan and slide money under the table for Blake and Jamal to come out of retirement. An official final run of Lob City. That's actually money well spent. Not nearly 30 mil for a guy who barely plays more than Austin Rivers. As for the team and their punishment, I've heard a lot of conflicting rumors regarding picks. I've heard anywhere from losing one first round pick to 5. I'll be honest though, if it's just one pick, I ain't sweating. We already lost the next 5 years worth of picks, so what's one more year? It's not like the Clippers be doing any good with them anyways. We'll probably draft another Kobe hoping he'll become the Mamba. Or another 25-year-old rookie. Both preferably. Lawrence Frank can't help himself. But if we end up losing closer to 5 picks, that's gonna hurt. That means no proper rebuild for the foreseeable future, and I feel like that's something the team needs. A regular rebuild where we draft some rookies with potential and actually give them minutes and experience. The Clippers have been doing everything but rebuilding, and I think that's the wrong approach. Unfortunately though, if we lose those picks, we have to continue whatever this is.
So good.
We need to focus more on growing talent instead of just trying to sign big names. We did draft Shea, so we have some people with brains in our organization. We just need to fire whoever thought it was the right idea to draft Jerome Robinson, whose biggest accomplishment in the NBA was looking like Brock from Pokemon. In terms of fines, whatever it is, it's going to be pocket change for Ballmer. He's got more money than the Clippers have rings. I guess most of us do, but speaking of Ballmer, he might be suspended for a while, but I don't think he'll be forced to sell the team or anything crazy. Billionaires or people with money don't really get punished for breaking the rules in the US. It's basically pay to win, but NBA 2K has been teaching us that for years, so nothing new. I'm low-key hoping the Clippers do get moved to Seattle though, if Ballmer has to sell or relocate. But knowing our luck, me wishing that's gonna get us relocated to Moreno Valley or some shit. Maybe Compton. You're gonna have to deal with the Clippers losing and then getting mugged in the parking lot. That's tough. Better than being relocated to the Middle East. Instead of throwing green objects on the court, they'll throw a bomb. Funny enough, this whole thing might actually help us, specifically our reputation. Free agents know they can earn a couple extra mils under the table for skipping games and planting non-existent trees in their dreams as they sleep in their new Malibu mansions paid for with that dirty money, I would want to sign with the Clippers. I don't even blame Kawhi for taking the money. I just wish he slid some towards the refs and actually gave a damn. This whole situation makes me wonder what other players are getting money under the table and what other benefits are they secretly getting. I would like to imagine it's the top players in the league and not someone like Patrick Williams or Andre Drummond. For example, Giannis has to be getting something under the table. Why the fuck would he stay loyal to the Bucks when he has to play with Kyle Kuzma being the third option? If I'm the Bucks, I'm doing whatever it takes to keep Giannis. I'm talking gifting him a state-of-the-art clanker that can teach the Nassus how to play the sport of basketball. And same with Devin Booker. Put yourself in his shoes. I gotta play with Jalen Green as my Robin and a bunch of random centers. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Suns. Like, what? Are you acoustic? What do you have over there? He's gotta be getting something crazy. They setting up Diddy parties for him after every loss next season or something? I don't know, because no human in their right mind would stay. At the end of the day, we are talking about the Clippers. Every year includes some level of disappointment, and I've just come to expect it. Like DeAndre Ayton not giving a shit about basketball and Michael Porter Jr. shooting that shit regardless of the contest. I know it's coming, and I wish it was my pants after the Clippers win a championship, but I don't think I'll live that long. I think the one good thing about being a Clippers fan is the yearly practice of dealing with disappointment. Nowadays, nothing really bothers me or disappoints me because the Clippers have let me down so many times over the course of my life. I've gotten kind of used to it. If my future kids ever draw on the walls or grow up to major in gender studies, they don't have to worry about me feeling some type of way. But if I ever see them wearing a DeAndre Ayton jersey or saying Wetzel Pretzel is mid, they're getting that Miles Bridges treatment. I can only tolerate so much. It's currently September 4th as the recording of this video, but if they come out with some new shit or some updates on the investigation, the points in this video still stand.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋。